Hi, welcome to the second episode of Displaced Yinzer beer reviews. I will never claim to be a beer snob. Any beer that's presented in front of me, I will have no problem at least trying it. So I happen to have a 12-pack of Yuengling left over in my fridge that I had purchased for when my parents visited for them to drink, because that's what they like to drink because they're from Pennsylvania. So I'm going to give it a fair shot. I already know what it tastes like. I already know everything about it because I drank a crap ton of it when I lived there, when I was in college and everything. But I figured I'd give it a fair review at this point. I don't know that anyone will take anything from this, but I figure every once in a while it's nice to go back to the basics and, give a fair review to these beers instead of just saying that they're garbage mass-produced lagers or whatever you want to call it. So, crack this guy open. So, looks like I poured that one like shit, but it's like anyone expect, it's pretty carbonated, but I mean that was probably because the way I poured it. I did hold glass the right way, but I'm also not used to pouring traditional lagers. So let me get at least with all this foam, I should be able to get a nice aroma out of it. So the biggest thing I smell, and this is what I remember from drinking gallons of this stuff in college, is cardboard. Like, it's not even necessarily oxidation cardboard. It's just, if you walked into U-Haul and you were in the room where they had all their boxes, this is what it would smell like. It's just straight freaking cardboard. I think there's a little bit of like German skunky character and a little bit of caramel malt, but for the most part, to me, it's straight cardboard, which is not certain. It's certainly not an enticing thing, but it's something that I'm used to from drinking this beer. Again, this is Yuengling traditional lager, and I would rather drink this than, I don't know, Coors Light, Miller Lite, Bud Light, whatever. This at least has some flavor. So given that's the aroma, I'm going to take a taste. So the first thing I get in the taste is certainly the cardboard again. And then after the cardboard, it's almost like someone took a piece of metal and just slid it straight across my tongue. I get this metallic character. And then to try to wash the metallic character away, they threw a bunch of corn in my mouth. It's very weird. It's not every day that you try to analyze one of these types of beers, but it's interesting when you do it, because you do realize how shitty some variants of them are and how drinkable some other parts of them are. Like, the corn character's fun. I have no problem with that, and the cardboard is, I guess I'm used to that, and there's a bunch of cardboard in a lot of beers with oxidation, usually, not really in this, but the cutting, the metallic part in the middle was what would prevent me from nowadays drinking a lot of this. I think if that would drop off and it would be kind of just like a shitty German amber lager, I wouldn't really have a problem drinking it. But that metallic part, I mean, this 12 ounces is fine, but I think that would grow on me, or not grow on me. That would wear on me, and I don't know how much more I can drink of it. Let me go in again now. So I do think there's something to say with these types of beers as far as the more you drink it, the more it's easier to drink. Because that second go around, I definitely didn't get as much of the metallic character. I got more of the, even less of the cardboard. It was just more of the grainy, corny character. And now I certainly understand why back in the days, when the more you drink of this, the easier it is to drink, which is, I mean, that's what its purpose is, that kind of beer. But I understand why people hate them because of all their legal things with their water and all that kind of stuff. But I would still rather support them over Anheuser or whatever for their business practices and also just for their product. So again, not the greatest beer in the world, but not the worst either. And that's the one thing that I did love about drinking in Pennsylvania or living in Pennsylvania is you could go to the shittiest dive bar on the planet, and they would at least have this on tap over Miller Lite, Bud Light, all those. So again, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm sure it wasn't very meaningful because I was rating Yuengling, but again, I hope you'll tune into my other reviews, and peace.